Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review of Linjer Jewelry. I was sent a couple pieces. I just want to tell you my honest opinion on them and yeah, just kind of my thoughts, my first thoughts on getting them. Interestingly enough, this was actually a brand that I almost ordered from since I saw, I don't know if you guys know who she is on YouTube, but ttyl. She got this aquamarine ring in South Africa. And I'd never seen blue stones look like that. So I kind of was like, okay, well, it's my birthstone. Now I'm kind of on the hunt for one. And this company came up. The only reason I didn't end up buying the ring is because I wanted a pinky ring. And my fingers are kind of annoyingly bony. I don't want to say small because like I have such small fingers, but it's kind of annoying because I can't find pinky rings in the world on the market at any store. The only pinky rings I own actually are custom made because nobody makes my size. So my pinky ring size is a 2 for reference. I was looking for an aquamarine pinky ring. This company, Linjer, made an aquamarine ring I was interested in, but they didn't make my size. So my opinions when I first received this jewelry is it really reminded me of Asian street market jewelry. Super dainty, super delicate. Like 2 years ago, I went to South Korea and went to one of these street market vendor places and got this dainty jewelry, but it tarnished because obviously it's not real gold. When they reached out to ask if I would like some items, I did explain to them that I only wear 14 karat jewelry. I don't wear plated jewelry anymore. I used to when I was younger, but now I just don't. So they sent me 3 of their solid 14 karat gold pieces. The first one, it's the diamond initial pendant. It's a C. I've been kind of looking for either a Caroline like nameplate or a C necklace, so this was a really good opportunity to get a beautiful lab grown piece. And then the chain is the gold petal chain necklace in Fleur, both 14 karat gold. It's beautiful. This is the kind of chain that really reflects. Like that's the thing about this brand, right? Like if you like dainty jewelry, you're gonna like it. I had to go turn the AC on. I was about to die of a heat stroke. This is a very specific style of jewelry, super dainty, delicate jewelry, but when it came, I was like, oh my god, it's actually so much smaller than I thought in a really good way. Because it is actually kind of hard to find this style jewelry in real solid gold. It's usually plated. And then I also received this ring. So all the pieces came in little boxes like this, tied in a blue ribbon. I've had to retie it so the bow is not as pretty as it would have been. But yes, it comes in a little box like this. So if you want to give it as a gift, it's really nice because it's in a pretty box. So you won't even have to wrap it. I would give someone a gift just straight out of the box like this. They also each have their own little bag. So the birthstone ring is actually a mix of, or an ombre of aquamarine, blue topaz, and white topaz. I'm actually kind of happy. At first I was like, oh, I wish it didn't have topaz. I wish it was just aquamarine. But because aquamarine is such a light blue, unless you're getting a huge stone, sometimes the blue doesn't come across. So I actually kind of like that they added like blue topaz because you can actually see the blue. Look how tiny. It is so small. I'm telling you, if you like, I don't know if it's specifically South Korea, but I know it to be like South Korean style that you see in like K-dramas and stuff like that, where they have like really dainty jewelry on and you're always like, where'd you get that? This is your one-stop shop for dainty jewelry that's real. And I like that they used lab grown, they used recycled gold, so it's sustainable. Okay. Now, I want to speak, now that I've shown you the pieces, I want to speak to the quality. The necklace is like a necklace, like it's a dainty, beautiful necklace, and it's not going to take as much wear and tear as something like, say, a ring. I wanted to speak on this because it was really important to me, especially when it came to be able to talk about this. I had this custom made. It was a jeweler in Jacksonville Beach, Florida. So I went to this jeweler and I was like, hey, I want a thin gold band. This was as small as the jeweler was willing to go so he could assure durability. I'll show you them side by side. This was the custom made ring, and then this finger is Linjer piece. Do you see how much smaller the Linjer is? All that to say, when you're talking about quality of an everyday piece, you have to keep in mind it's not so much about the company as the type of jewelry. If you want super dainty, delicate jewelry like this and you're gonna wear it every day, you have to have in mind that it's not indestructible. they can snap. I had a ring that was this size all the way around, solid gold. I worked out in it. I wore it every single day, showered in it, never thought about it twice. It ended up being like misshaped because obviously I lifted weights in this ring and one day it snapped. Did I think it was the company that made poor quality? No. I was aware of the fact that I was wearing a super dainty ring and I was lifting in it. So like this is my parameter now for durability, is this thick. So anything, if I get jewelry any thinner than this, I kind of keep in mind that if I'm not going to be delicate with it, I can't expect it to not snap because it's not indestructible. So that's what I wanted to talk about as far as quality, because this jewelry is so, when I got this ring, I was like, oh, that is small. Like dainty is one thing, but this is like delicate. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys are interested in any of the items I've shown you, I will put a link below that takes you directly to these 3 pieces that I'm showing you. I have a special offer discount code below. Go ahead and use that if you're interested, and I hope it introduced you to a new jewelry brand that has your aesthetic jewelry. If you liked this video, please give it a like. If you're interested in subscribing, go ahead and do that below. As far as this video goes, I think we're done.